Football Dad's Army, we are live, the Final Score podcast. I believe this is episode 2 since we changed the name to the Final Score. So we're going to talk about the Bournemouth game, the Shakhtar game, the Liverpool game. We're going to talk about what starting lineup we would pick for the Liverpool game, which is a massive game. I'll explain why in a minute. We're going to do the fantasy football. We're going to look to see where everybody is. And also the score predictions. We've done the score predictions in the week, and we see who's got the most right, and then we predict the scores for the games coming this weekend. So before we get into the Bournemouth game, I just wanted to mention I've got a pinned comment in the comments. There's a pinned comment. It's Popular Boys Club. It's a young football team under 12s. The Instagram is in the it's a link. It's in the comments. I just wanted to ask people, anybody from the East End, just go and look at this Instagram page. A friend of mine started a football team just over a year ago from on his own with nothing, and he's brought it through. He's linked up with Popular Boys Club, which is a boxing club, and now they've got a football team in there as well. They're in a league and they won their first 3 games, the under 12 boys, doing really, really well. And he's done this all off his own back. The only help he's had from the actual Popular Boys Club was a little bit of finance to get the kits and stuff. He's arranged all the pitches. He's got everything. He's done all the groundwork himself. Deserves a massive pat on the back. His name's David Pill. He's the coach of Popular Boys Football Club. And the link to his Instagram is the pinned comment in the comments there. So just check it out. Have a look. It's an under 12s team. Anyone from the East End, have a look at that. And if you want to send your kids to a football team, just check him out. Cheap. I think he charges, there's 2 sessions a week. And I think he only charges £3 a session. You ain't going to get that anywhere else. You get 2 hours for £3 a player. So it's all about putting the East End back on the map. Like Simrab did, when they're doing big players coming through Simrab. If you're from the East End, you know who they are. They brought through like Jermaine Defoe, DeLee Bowyers, Darren Pearce, Ledley King, John Terry, Ashley Cole. There's loads of players that come through Simrab, and it's not happened for a long time. So he's in his head. He just wants to see if he can do anything, get the East End back on the map with the football. See if he can get some players progressing. He's already got this team banging goals in and playing good football at under 12s, and he's only had them a year. So listen, check out his Instagram. You have a look there, and you'll see he's got everything on it. From the football matches, the goals they've scored, the link-up plays they're creating. There's loads of pictures and videos on there. So check it out. Thank you. Right. Oh, I'm getting out of breath just saying all that. So let's get into it then. I actually did a little review on a little match reaction on the Bournemouth game. I haven't heard from Mcmanus or Anthony. So would one of you like to start? Oh, Mcmanus, go on. Let's start with the. Oh, by the way, Mcmanus Gaming. Check out his channel. If you like gaming, he's got a gaming channel. I will stick his link in the. It will be in the description. Not right now because I can't put a link in there, but I'll put the link to his channel in there on the playback. Right. Bournemouth Arsenal. Take it away.
We looked like we were struggling to begin with before even the red card happened. I just think everything, just the whole setup was completely wrong. Players just looked jaded after the international break. We're trying to play with 3 defensive midfielders as well. It just wasn't working. And then, David Raya keep coming out of his goal, like a mile out of his goal constantly, which was really starting to piss me off. I don't want to be seeing that. I know he's trying to play a sweeper keeper kind of role. Just stay in your fucking goal, mate. That's what you're paid to do. I just think, after the red card, then that was all she wrote. We kind of just went downhill after that. Credit to Bournemouth. They deserved the win. They were a better team. We just looked absolutely shit from start to finish, I thought.
absolutely.
That's Sameo, I think his name is, who played for Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Definitely man of the match for them. And if I'm honest, they look like the team that were going for the title race, not us. We just look absolutely woeful.
Yeah.
I just think substitutions were too little, too late as well. That didn't really help. I just don't want to. Also, I don't want to see what's his face, Sterling in an Arsenal shirt anytime soon. He's just fucking terrible, mate. He can't play for this club. He's woeful. I
Mhm.
don't want to see him in an Arsenal shirt again, if I'm honest.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's about it. That's all I've got to say. I just thought we were absolutely shocking. Considering we're a team trying to fucking go for the title, just don't see it now. It's done, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
we haven't got. We've made ourselves weaker in the transfer window, which was a big negative. So we haven't done enough, and you know it's starting to show. Cracks are starting to show. We've got injuries. We've got no. I mean, I don't know if Calafiori is going to be out for a while. Is he? I don't know. No
He looked like
Urian
he had his
Timber.
knee against Shakhtar, didn't he?
Guy's made of glass, isn't he?
Yeah.
But like you know, you've got no Urian Timber, Ben White. You know, I don't know, man. To me, it just seems like we haven't got enough to do the business anyway. So it's a
Yeah.
bit of a worry. It's a bit of a worry. Like you know, Bournemouth. Like no disrespect to them, but teams like that, we should be sort of
We
doing
should
business
we
with.
should be able to beat them with 10 men. We beat teams with 10 men many times before.
Yeah,
I mean, under Arsene Wenger, how many times did Vieira get sent off? We still won games.
yeah.
Vieira was our captain. You know what I mean? We still won games.
There's no leadership on the pitch though. That's the problem as well.
Mm,
There's no voice on the pitch. You ain't got like a Tony Adams or a Patrick Vieira.
mhm.
You've got no leadership.
Yeah.
You know, Gabriel. I don't know. He was captain. Like you know, you need someone to be shouting and having a go at players and getting in their faces. We don't
Yeah,
have that. You know, Man City's meant to be the benchmark for us.
yeah.
Forget
I
it.
reckon you give that captain's armband to someone like Dick. But mind you, you don't need the armband to act like a captain. I'd be if I was Declan Rice can. He's got a voice. He's
Yes,
like
yeah.
he's the midfield. He's like the Vieira player that we haven't replaced since Vieira left. He could be that player. He could be that man.
He could, but I
He's
think
just got to
you
step it
need
up.
to. I think to give him the armband, then it'd be official. And maybe you'd hear a bit more from him. He'd be a bit more vocal. But I suppose way in a way he looks at it, he's like, well, it's not my job to.
But that's a bit
Mhm.
bit silly. But you need captains all over the pitch. You know, you need someone to captain your defence, someone to captain your midfield, someone to captain your attack. And then you need an overall captain. If you need vice captains all over the pitch, and your captain, I'd
Yeah, I
say.
know. Yeah, I get that. But then it's got to come from the manager. That's what he wants, and all,
Of
isn't it? And
course, absolutely.
if
And
it's not coming from the manager,
as the thumbnail says, Mcmanus, that Arteta keeps getting it wrong, man.
100%,
He keeps getting it wrong, and
hundred percent.
it's grating on me now. It is.
Yeah,
I know. I'm flopping and flipping again. I'm flipping and flopping
Yeah.
again. But it is starting to grate on me, man.
yeah, yeah, big
What
time.
did you think of it, Anthony?
Well, before I talk about the game, I just want to say happy belated birthday to Mcmanus. It was his birthday last weekend.
Oh,
You
It's
old
mate.
bastard. That's right. And where can I start? I mean, McManus turns around and says the cracks are appearing. The
Well,
cracks,
no, they've been appearing for a while, but
they've been appearing for a while. You're right, but
mm,
these cracks, I'm sorry, they're no longer cracks. They're fucking holes, and they need filling.
mm,
Right?
yeah.
That's the problem we've got
They're
at Arsenal Football
Kenyans.
Club. And yeah, and then we're talking about, we said the Tony Adams and the Patrick Vieiras and all this and that. Yeah, I get that. And then you've got deluded Arsenal fans. It turns around, but look, these were when, and I'm going to say, I don't care what anybody thinks. This was when football was played by men on the pitch. It's that
Yeah.
simple. And then you fast forward down the line till now, to this present day, and there's none of that. Odegaard, captain material. Fuck off. He can't captain. He can't go out there. Like, we got a guy that's captain. He can't captain a team. We got Mikel Arteta is a manager, but he can't manage to piss in a bucket. Let's be honest, right? And then also is all this the team. the team was I'm stuck for words. Let's go to the sending off. Was it really a sending off? Nah, it wasn't. Not in my opinion. It wasn't a sending off. He said he was through on goal. They estimate. Well, we don't need an estimate. We need a positive. An estimate
Just
is a
inside
rough
the
guide.
halfway line. Just
Yeah.
inside the halfway line. How was he through on goal?
Yeah. So if he's through on goal from there, then fucking hell. I mean, you just might as well just be in your own half and be through on fucking goal. Do you know what I mean? So, so they got that wrong and he ballsed up. That's the reason why when he got sent off Saliba, because it was a yellow card, and a yellow card was automatically straight into a red. Let's get that right, because of a stupid referee that was up in the stand. Yeah. Right. I can't remember his name. I don't
Howard Webb.
Howard Webb.
He's
Yeah,
the director or whatever, the PGMOL. Howard Webb. He's in charge of all the referees. He was in the stand. He was like that, like on his earpiece. Now, apparently, listen to this. This is what I found out. He can listen to what they're saying between the ref and the VAR, but he can't. They can't hear him. He can't talk. But he was clearly talking. He was clearly talking, and he had his phone in his hand, and you can see his mouth moving. But anyway,
the trouble is with that, Lee. That's piss poor. That's two things, and it's like what you do when you go into a job, when you go into work. Like any three of us, we all know what it's like. Number one, if he's a manager, we all know what it's like to work underneath a piss poor manager. You think, wow, the fucking hell did you get in this position? God blimey, show us the colour of your tongue, right? But going back to the football, right? That was piss poor management, and also in a normal workplace, it's happening now in football, is a lack of fucking communication, right? That is the two things that was lacking in that sending off, right? So in other words, it wasn't a sending off, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest. I'll be honest with you now. The best team won. You got to give credit to Bournemouth. You got to give credit to Bournemouth.
Absolutely.
I wasn't happy with it. Obviously losing 2-0. I mean the team was selection wrong. We are stuck for injuries now.
Yeah.
But we're going to be talking about obviously the Liverpool game later on. So personally, if you want my opinion, I think we're fucked there. And when it is involved with Bournemouth, where he was in the midfield in the Bournemouth game and also in the Shakhtar game, our new signing, Marino, I don't want to see him on that fucking pitch. That guy, he was the third choice at Real Sociedad. First choice midfielder, right? And we end up paying £35 million for a fucking pile of dross. I want Manny Wary there, or whatever his bloody name is. Yeah, I want him there in the middle. I want him there in the middle against Liverpool.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him. I want to see him in that Odegaard's position.
Yeah.
Because he is too defensive. I mean, I don't know if you looked at it, but Bournemouth, he played, and in the Champions League game, he's got the ball and he's like this. Who am I going to pass to? I don't give a fuck who you pass to. Pass the ball. That's your job. That's what you get paid for. Pass the fucking ball.
Listen, Anthony, you should know before you receive the ball who's around you. So you already know, you've already picturing it. Well, when I get the ball, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to lay it off that way. You should have to get the ball, then look. You should know already when you're looking to receive the ball.
Like Dennis Bergkamp,
receive it, and you'll know where you're going.
When you get the ball, you plan your move. And I'm not being funny. When you plan your next move, when you plan your next move, you plan your fucking next move after you've done your first.
Yeah.
So if you want to be world class and a creative player, and personally, let's think about it. Let's have a footballing brain like Dennis Bergkamp, because he was fantastic, right? This is what the players have got to do now. The players can't be asked now. They're not footballers. They're fucking athletes, right? And they cannot predict a pass and move. Pass and move. It's basic. It's absolute basic. I mean, you're told this in fucking Sunday League football. It's all basic. If you can't cover the basics of football, then you should be playing on a fucking pitch. I'm sorry, but you can't. But you know, that's all I got to say about the Bournemouth game and this game. I'll quickly say this bit on this game, and then we can hear Mcmanus and that out. And this game was absolutely crap. It was rubbish. I have never ever seen a boring game of football in all my life. Absolutely fucking boring. It was tedious, right? I felt sorry for the Shakhtar's goalkeeper because Martinelli, he was the one who shot by pot luck, it hit the post, hit the goalkeeper, and then rebounded back into the goal net.
Yeah.
Right. So we got that goal by pot luck. Right. He did a brilliant job. He was the one that saved the Trossard penalty as well within that game.
Yeah.
And the thing that I'm going to touch on now, right? These we talk about referees are being crap. We talk about VAR being crap. Let's put the pundits in that consideration. Let's put them all into one ball, right? The pundits are absolutely shit. Martinelli, man of the match, really? Because personally, I thought it was Rhea. That should have been our man of the match, our goalkeeper.
He saved through in the injury time as well.
Yeah, and that fantastic save. And do you know what? It's easier for a pundit to turn around and say, "Oh well, it's 1-0. He scored the goal." I mean, I'm not being funny. I mean, a 5-year-old. My son's 9. He can fucking turn around and say Martinelli was man of the match because he scored in that game, right? Yeah. But it's not all about scoring goals. It's about participating, playing as a team, and how you're playing as an individual on the pitch, right? Yeah. So it's like what I said. Martinelli, man of the match, my ass. It should have been Rhea, in my opinion. So Rhea. So Rhea, I'm surprised Rhea wasn't fuming. Because if that was me, and I'm thinking, well, hang on, I played better than that person. Why was it I not at least got man of the match, but why was it I one of the names to get nominated for man of the match? That's what I'm trying to get at. So in other words, I think he's all wrong. How these pundits can quite easily pick out goals. If you score an hat trick or you score 2 goals, yeah, I get it. Right, but not just one goal like a fluke, which was pot luck. Yeah, I'm sorry, but no, I'm not having that. But that's all I got to say on this game. But Rhea did deserve.
I thought every player was atrocious. Trossard, well, we argued over Trossard starting. Remember when we done that thing? And I said, Mark, you were saying Trossard. Trossard had 3 shots, scuffed wide before the penalty. So the penalty was the 4th attempt at goal from Trossard.
But that was in this game. That was in Liverpool's game. I was saying to start Trossard. That was for the game against Liverpool. I was saying to start Trossard.
No, you weren't. It was.
Yes, it was. No, play it back. It was Liverpool.
Are you sure?
Because we made up our own team, didn't we, for this Champions League? And we said we didn't want to injure any for our first team players.
Did we argue over Trossard and Martinelli?
Yeah, we did for the Liverpool game, not this game, the Shakhtar one, because we picked out our 11 players to play against Shakhtar, didn't we?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you was wanting Trossard, and I wanted Martinelli.
No. I wanted Trossard to start against Liverpool. I said start Martinelli in this one, but play Trossard because against Liverpool.
Okay.
It was impact sub.
All right then, I'll have to play that back. I have to. All right then. I thought well, I got my wires twisted then.
No, what in this one? No, what it was Liverpool.
All right. Well, anyway, the Trossard. Oh my God, I even written some things down here, right? I thought Jesus. I wrote it down. I thought Jesus on that right hand side didn't do too bad in the first half. But he ain't scored a goal for 22 games or 23 games now.
Because he's shit, and he needs to go in January. It's that simple. He needs to go. I've had enough with Martinelli. If we saw Martinelli, I wish him all the best, but I don't think I would miss him.
Big up, Dave, the old school gunner in the chat, ladies. How are we? We're all right. We're all right, geezer. So also, what else did I write down here? Jesus, I said Ben White as well. White, right? Oh my God! After the Bournemouth game, I said I put it on my channel. I've even done a little clip as well. I've done a little short clip of it. But I called out Ben White saying he's not fit, he shouldn't be playing.
Mm.
In that Bournemouth game, he was diabolical, right? He was crap. And he
Yes.
started the fucking Shakhtar game, and he was off at half time for Marino. Half time, he didn't come out for the second half, Ben White. Whether it was an injury or whether it was because he was so shit, he got booked for a fucking stupid challenge, putting the player back, and he was right out on the. It was right down the pitch. He weren't close to goal or anything. He was right out on wide on the left, on their left hand side. He's trying to go past him. Ben White's fucking nearly pulled him over. He's got booked for that in the first half, first fucking 10 minutes. I'll tell you when it was. I think I might have even made a note of it. I don't know if I wrote it down there. No, that's second half. Hang on. Ben White. Oh, I put Ben White gave the ball away. He gave the ball away twice. Ben White gets booked 34 minutes. 34 minutes. They're pulling the player back, and he weren't nowhere. He wasn't anywhere.
No.
He was right out on the wide on the left. He's right back, obviously, Ben White. So he's on our right hand side. He ain't even passed him, and he's just dragged him back. There was defenders like Saliba was there, and he's pulled him back, getting the yellow card, and you see that screw face. What for? All that because you fucking pulled the player back, you prick. You know what I mean? Oh, fucking wound me up, and then when he didn't come out for the second half, I thought, fucking good job, fucking good job. Then Thomas Partey. Why did they bring Miles Lewis-Skelly on to replace Ben White? He brought on Marino and dropped Partey into right back. The fucking manager is I swear to God, he keeps getting it wrong. He keeps getting it fucking wrong, Mcmanus. And I'm hearing what you're saying now. I was watching the game, and we 1-0 up. All right, we 1-0 up. Why aren't we going with the jugular? Fucking Man City won 5-1 last night? Man City. Was it 5-1 or 5-0 or something?
5-0. It was 5-0.
Well, I know they was at home, but still.
Yeah.
It's a team. It was Shakhtar Donetsk, mate. Shakhtar Donetsk. They're fucking shit, mate. None of their players, even the Brazilians I've never heard of before that were in that team.
I haven't heard any of their players before.
They're crap. They didn't even have no fans there. None of the fans were allowed to come. The only fans they had was the fans that was already here. They're all on curfew in Ukraine because of the war. God bless them. You know what I mean? I hope they're all right. I hope they go. I hope no one's fucking. But it just frustrates me, man. They didn't even have their mate, and he slowed it down. He brought Jorginho on for who did he bring him on for? When he brought him on, it just went bump. It just went dead. Hang on, I've written that down as well. Hang on.
Skelly come on as well, didn't he?
I think we've got to stop. I think we've got to start playing. I think we've got to start playing players like Skelly and Ranieri. Like you can't.
We've got to play them, mate. We've got to play them. We're going to lose them.
We can't. Well, it's not so much that. It's just it is part of that, but it's like the fact that you can't rely on what we fucking got.
Do you know what? Right? Do you know what? That Ranieri, right? He is brilliant, right? And if you're fucking good enough, you're old enough, right? Jack Wilshere, 16. Theo Walcott, 16. Fabregas, 16. When they started playing first team football on a regular basis for Arsenal.
Yeah.
All
and it makes you think with Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta must be thinking in his head now, well, in all fairness, I must be a prick for selling Smith Rowe. Seriously.
Oh, got to be, 100%. Mate. Got to be.
100%.
We called it. We shouldn't have sold him. Look at the depth we got in the squad. But man has touched on it earlier. And I mean, we're struggling. We're struggling.
Keep them players, mate. We've got to keep them. Why we said it? Why?
Do you know what the funny thing is for me? I always thought when you go into a transfer window, you go in there to either bolster or strengthen your squad. We've actually weakened our team. I never knew that was possible, ever. We're the only club that could do something like that. Weaken your own fucking team.
We sold, sorry, McManus, we sold Eddie Nketiah, right? Reece Nelson. Well, Reece Nelson, I think he's gone on loan, and he's
Loan.
Fulham.
Wrong
Yeah,
loan.
loan.
Yeah.
Reece Nelson, and it was the first. I think it was Ramsdale went on deadline day as well. Was it Ramsdale?
Yeah,
Did he go on deadline day?
Southampton, yeah.
On deadline day, and only replaced with Neto. Who the fuck's Neto? The keeper we replaced Ramsdale with. And what about the attacking midfielder and striker in Nketiah and sorry, winger and striker like Reece Nelson and Eddie Nketiah? They went on deadline day. What about who do we get to? Like we got Sterling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know, we give you the deal. Chelsea just wanted rid. Their manager Enzo Maresca told them Sterling, and there was another one. I think it was who was the other player? Defender. He said, "I'm not saying you're bad players, but you've got no place in my team." Told them both of them straight, and went, "I'm not saying you're bad players, but I don't, you're not going to play for me." So they had to find clubs. Straight, and they went, "You have Sterling. We pay 2/3 of his wages. You take Sterling off our hands." That's what Chelsea done, and we've gone. Arteta's gone. All right, go on in. We'll take him. Well, that'll appease the fans. Well, look how shit he is. He's gone. He was gone before he went to Chelsea.
They
He's
lied
got
to us.
But this is the
Edu
thing.
and Arteta lied to us. We were
Hey,
supposed to have an amazing transfer window, and they lied to us. If they can lie to each other, and they can lie to the players, and they can lie to us, as in fans, who else can they lie to? So it makes you think our football club is based and run on a pack of lies.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's simple.
I think we're all dickheads, man.
It's the fact we keep raising that fucking Chelsea reject thing. What the fuck for? They're not good enough to play for them, so why are they good enough to play for us?
Exactly.
They're fucking not.
I couldn't believe what I seen. Getting back to that point when all of a sudden, sorry, the old fucking chest is playing up today. The way the game just all of a sudden it just went bomb and just slow. It was like the last 25 minutes or 20 minutes. It was a shit boring game anyway, but it got even worse because there was nothing going forward. It was just like how we played like against City when we had 10 minutes. just letting them have the ball. They was coming at us. They weren't as bang on top of us as what City were, obviously. But they could have scored. Raya made 2 fucking desperate saves in injury time. We wasn't playing anything forward. He was just saying just contain the game, man, for 20 minutes. We had for the first time we had a fucking 11 men.
Yeah.
And we're trying to play like that.
Well, lads, it just goes to prove the show. And I know people slating when he goes down in bowling and that with injury and all that. Arsenal Football Club, we miss Saka. It's that simple. You can't get any more than that. Odegaard, we're not playing that bad in the midfield. I mean, we could play better personally, but we haven't been that bad. With Odegaard being out injured, the one we're missing is Saka because we've got nothing there. We always talked about trying to get cover for the right when Saka's out injured, right? And he comes in with Sterling. I mean, Martin. Why would you play both Martinelli and Trossard in the middle? Why would you do that? Why?
My God.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And it was 4-3. It was 4-3-3 when we did play in the Champions League. The formation. Yeah, it was 4-3-3. It wasn't 4-2-3-1. It was 4-3-3.
It come out on the lineup as a 4-4-2. Then it come out again a little while later. It was a 4-2-3-1. Then 4-3-3. It's all. There was 3 at the back when we had the ball. There was 3 at the back.
Exactly. We didn't know what we were doing. Didn't know what we were doing at all. Absolutely shit. And that was do you know something? I'll tell you something now. I thought we were lucky to win that game.
Very lucky to win the game.
Very lucky. Yeah.
I'm worrying about Mcmanus has gone off.
I'm here, mate. I'm here still.
Oh. I'm worrying about this game. I know it's at home. We're at Emirates, but against Liverpool. Yeah, we're going to talk about this Liverpool game. Let's move on because I'm getting frustrated with this Shakhtar business. This Liverpool game. Now, this is a very important game, right? We're currently 4 points behind Liverpool in the league. If we lose the game, we go 7 points behind Liverpool. If we win the game, we're a point behind. It's a 6-pointer this early in the season. If we lose to Liverpool, we're 7 points behind Liverpool. Right, and then it'd be Man City. Man City will probably go top because they're playing Saturday. They're at home to Southampton, so I can see Man City going top of the league. But then if Liverpool beat us, they'll go back to the top by a point. So we'll be 7 points behind Liverpool, 6 points behind City, and then if Villa win, they go above us, and we drop in the fourth.
Yeah.
So, God,
Well,
excuse me.
All I'm going to say on this, all I'm going to say on this, Lee, Mikel Arteta, like, just for the people that's watching and for you in the panel, just hear me out on this one, yeah? We got loads of injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Alafiori's injured, Sichenko's injured, Timber, Ben White, Saliba's now got his red. He's doing his ban for his red card in this game. So our weakened bit is our defence. So I'm not being funny. He's going to have to play Skelly at left back. He's going to have to play Skelly at left back, right? And then he's going to have to play Kivior alongside Gabriel. And I can see it now, Lee. I can see it now. Thomas Partey will be at right back.
Yeah, he will. 100%.
And also, can you see this happening? Can you see Kai Havertz most probably being in the midfield with him playing Jesus up front?
Absolutely. Because
This is what I'm saying. He needs a masterclass.
Saka's back. Apparently he's back. They're saying he's going to be back. We don't know for absolute. It's an absolute certainty.
I don't play him. What happens if he gets injured? Then he's prolonged. He won't be back until roughly towards Christmas if he gets another injury in this game. It's a game that he should be playing, definitely too, right? But I can't see. I could just see if he plays now, he's going to get injured, and we're going to suffer on that right side from now until Christmas. I'm telling you that now, because he brings people back in a hurry, Mikel Arteta. He's a panic. He's a warrior. He worries too much, but also, he doesn't think. He hasn't got it up here. Yeah. And I'll be honest with you now. It seems like he's not approachable. If a player had a problem on the pitch or like a personal problem in their own personal lives, you go and report to a manager and you go and have a talk in the office, don't you? All right? Which is what you should be doing. I don't think none of our players do that. Mikel Arteta is not approachable. So, in all fairness, and it's not just being a manager of a team and trying to win games. It's not just that. It's how you. It's the respect that you've got for your players, and the players got that respect back to you as a manager. I know you're a manager. You pick the team and what you want the team to do. I get that, but it's like what I said. There's nothing there, hardly, between team and manager. That there ain't, and I don't think there ever will be, because that man is not approachable, and he's there. And he's that all or nothing from Arsenal. That proves it.
He seems a bit like a bit of a narcissist.
Yeah,
like he's never wrong.
Yeah, but he is wrong.
I'm starting to get this vibe. I'm starting to get this vibe from him because you know me, Anthony. Right, we've been doing these shows quite a while now, and you've seen me all season and last season. Was you on last season? Was you on last season? No, you weren't, was you?
No.
Oh, anyway, my shows. My shows.
Yeah, I've only been on your shows like for the last 15 weeks, something like that. Like 3 months, 3.5 months. I've been doing your shows with you. Yeah,
I was on. There was other people, and I was like, I can't make my mind up with this. We joke about me being a flip flop. Well, I am a
Wow,
flip flop.
you are the biggest flip flop I've ever met.
Oh, I know, man. I know. I'm sorry. At least I put my hands up to it. At least I fucking own up. You know what I mean? But anyway, I am really starting after watching that shit and the trouble I had watching it all because it was on Prime Video. My God.
Yeah.
Oh God. The fucking trouble I had, but I've eventually got it. I've got it. I got it all sorted before the kickoff. But anyway, my fucking God, man. It seems to me I paid for the Bournemouth game as well because I've got Now TV. Yeah, I don't pay a subscription to Sky. So I've got Now TV. So for 24 hours of Sky Sports, I can get. I think it was 15 quid, and it's quite or 12 quid or something, and I get it for 24 hours. So I got it for 5 o'clock. About 5 o'clock, I bought it for the Bournemouth Arsenal game, and then I could watch because the 2 o'clock kickoff obviously don't finishes before 5 p.m. So I could watch the 2 o'clock kickoff. So I watched 2 games last weekend for that money. Yeah.
Yeah.
When the Chelsea Liverpool game come on, it fucking went off. it went off, right? So I didn't get to watch that, but I watched. Well, I bought it basically to watch the Bournemouth game, thinking we're going to smash these 2-3-0. I was thinking. Anyway, yeah, and I feel like I'm cursed because every time, and I'll swear to God, I've done. If you go back and look at some of the watch-alongs I've done, if anyone can be bothered, I pay for the game on Now TV, and it's like every time I've done it, they fucking lose. They lose. They have a poor game. Like, I've done it for the West Ham game. I've done it for the Fulham game. Eh?
It's your fault then.
Yeah, I
It's
blame
your
me.
fault
Yeah,
why Arsenal's losing. It's your fucking buying Now. Do you know what, Lee? I understand that because guess what? I'm with Now TV, and I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
And but for bloody Sky Sports, they want what £35 a month. You know,
That's
it's
too
about
much.
30.
They want £40 a month, a bit more, I think it is. A bit more than £40 a month for the sports channels. Sky.
Yeah,
that's about your original
TNT,
package, right? That's on
yeah,
top. And
yeah,
then it's another £40 a month for fucking BT.
yeah.
Right? Prime Video's like, what is that? £8, £9 a month, I think it is.
Yeah.
£9
That's why,
a month.
that's why, like all the games that go over to Amazon Prime, because Amazon Prime. I pay for Amazon Prime. I'm paying New Word for Life for that channel. It's about £9 a month, isn't it?
Yeah.
£8.99. I'd rather do that. Let it all go. Let it all go over to Amazon.
If that happens, then it go right up the Amazon
Well,
Prime.
I know it would. It would.
They make
But
you pay a
at the
separate.
minute, I can't argue with the price for £8.99 a month. You can't argue with that, can you? You know what I mean?
Don't get how many games you get. Like you've got like how many games are going to be on Amazon Prime? You won't get a Premier League game on there, I don't think. You might
Yeah,
do
you will, because Amazon
get up
gives
to
it all
Christmas
for
and
the
Boxing Day.
Christmas,
the Christmas
New
ones.
Year.
Yeah, that's right.
And New Year.
Yeah. Right. So let's think about this Liverpool game, right? We're going to pick a team to play Liverpool. It's a must win. As I said before, I don't know if you heard Mcmanus. He was off thingy. But we're 4 points behind. If we lose it, we go 7 points behind Liverpool. If we win it, we're there within a point. So it's a must win. It's a proper 6-pointer.
Yeah.
And we've got to keep in touch with Liverpool and Man City. We can't afford to be 6 and 7 points behind them two because it'd be over. It'd be over because they're not going to slip up many times. They might get a couple of draws here and there, but I mean, Liverpool ain't played well, but they're fucking winning. They're getting results. They've already lost to Forest, so they're not going to be invincible, but, you know, they're still top of the league, bro.
That's true. But the thing is, like you said, it depends on what team we put out on the day as well. I mean, you've got an unfit Ben White, which we played the other night, and he was fucking ropey at best. And
fuming about that, mate. I was fuming about him starting that game.
I don't want to say if he's not fit, I don't want him playing. Do you know what I mean? This is like what we used to do with Wenger: rush players back. Aaron Ramsey, just come back from an injury, rushing back. Jack Wilshere rushing back.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. Let him get fucking
Proper
fitter and
fit,
do
yeah.
what he's got to do. Fucking put in Skelly. Play him.
Play
you
him
got
at
to
right
lose?
back, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, see, he's a midfielder, really, you know, Skelly.
Yeah,
He's a
but I
midfielder.
mean,
Yeah,
I'd rather him
yeah.
at right back than fucking Partey. Partey's not a right back. He's
No.
fucking, you know,
Exactly
play him in
that.
his
So let's
fucking
write a
position,
team
mate.
down. Calafiori twisted his fucking knee in that
Yeah.
game as well. So he's out. So we're looking at who we're going to be looking at left back against Liverpool.
Skelly.
Zinchenko, isn't it?
Skelly go left back.
Yeah,
Party. Yeah, but we got.
Shevchenko's injured.
That's what
So you
Arteta's
got-
probably going to do. But
so
we want to
you
He
be.
was on the bench, weren't he?
What?
Who?
Zinchenko was on the bench, weren't he, on last
No,
night?
he was watching the game. No, he was watching the game.
I think
He
he
Why
was
would
on
we
the
play a
bench.
left back? I mean, we can't. If we play, I want to see Skelly at left back. I'd rather see him at right back.
Well, in all fairness, McManus, because the players we've got injured, right? The only option we got is like our flat back four is Skelly to play left back. Next to him, it'd be Kivior with Gabriel and Thomas Partey at right back. That's the only option he's got because Ben White's injured, Timber's injured, Saliba's doing his band because of the red card in the Bournemouth game. Shevchenko's injured, Kirantini's
I
injured.
think Zinchenko was on the bench. He was on the bench against Shakhtar. Zinchenko.
Oh right, well he was with there, but he didn't. Obviously, he didn't come on or anything like that.
No,
I
he
just
was on
thought
the
he was
bench.
just there watching.
I'm sure
Oh,
he was
was
on
he?
the bench.
Yeah, so was I. But
I can check right now. Look, I'm
Oh,
sure he was on
I
the
might be wrong. I might be wrong. If I'm
it was on Tuesday, weren't it? Champions
Yeah.
League. Arsenal Shakhtar lineups. Yeah, he was on the bench.
Was he? Well, in
Yeah.
that case, then I stand erected. I'm incorrected. But 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 yeah, but in all fact, yeah, okay, fine. So it'd be Shevchenko then. If he could play the left back, it'd be him, Kivior, Gabriel, and most probably it'd be Skelly or Thomas Partey on the. But then again, he's been known to play Ben White there, so we
He's
don't
injured, Ben
know.
White.
But
Ben White's injured.
he is injured. But what's he like at bringing these players? I mean, so Saka's injured, but there's reports saying that he's coming back into this game against Liverpool. If he's not 100% fit, I'd rather not play Saka.
No. Put Gabriel in.
Do you know what he might do? Listen, you might think I'm crazy. Do you know what he might do?
3-5-2.
No, he might play Declan Rice in defence.
No, you can't do that.
Listen, I won't be surprised. The right side of the right centre back be Declan Rice, and have Jorginho and Partey double pivot. Skelly right back, Zinchenko left back. You know, he might do that. You know, Declan Rice was a centre half when he started football. He was a centre half at West Ham for a little while. West Ham moved him into midfield.
Well,
I'm telling you.
I'm not really keen on playing these players out of position.
That's why I don't see Partey at right back.
I'm just saying it's an option. It's an option that he might think about because he knows all this first.
Yeah, but in all fairness, he's bringing out that player from where I'll tell you something now, Lee, if he does that, that is a massive chunk out of the. I say it's a massive chunk out. It's a massive chunk out the spine of the team within that midfield area.
Yeah,
it is wrong.
I'm not saying it ain't, but I mean he is known to be a centre back. Declan Rice. Ask Tony. He'll tell you. Early doors. He'll tell you. Declan Rice.
I'll ask him and tell you. See, yeah. I mean, he told me about his midfielder. I got a West Ham midfielders, not Bowen in that. I can't remember. It begins with S.
Suchek.
Suchek, yeah. I got him in my fantasy team. He went, yeah, no, he's not going to play next week. He's rubbish. He's boring. He's going to be on the bench next week. So I listened to that. With me doing that, he scored fucking 10 points that weekend. I didn't get no points for him, so I put him on the bench. This is a West Ham fan. Bloody hell. No, I'm not doing that. No.
He's also in the league. You might have wanted to try and hot you up, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just a bit disappointed with this. There's no one bloody watching. Anyway, yeah. So let's go through the team. Let's pick a team that we would pick. Fuck Arteta and what he will probably do, because he's going to fucking mix and match his team.
Yeah, of course he is. He's well known for it, isn't he?
So let's just pick a team, and then we can have a look back on it on Sunday. So let's timestamp this. I don't know how to timestamp it, to be honest. I wish I did, because I would timestamp it so I know where to go back to. But I'll write it down. Hang on. Starting lineup. What is it? 46-18, right? I'll write down 47, and then we can start. So obviously, all three of us are going to go for Raya in goal, right?
Yeah.
So this is going to be a mix and match defense as well, because of the injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all right, should we start at left back? I think it's going to be Zinchenko, and that's all. You know, I don't think he's a great left back, but he's probably the most experienced left back we've got fit. Or Kiwior, mate. Kiwior could play left back.
Yeah,
we could see Kiwior in there from Arteta, but we need him in centre back. Well, that's Tommy Arsu. Is he injured as well? He's injured, isn't he?
Yeah, he's injured.
Yeah.
Tommy Arsu's injured. Yeah, he got injured on international duty, didn't he, for Japan?
This is going to be an headache, mate. This is going to be an headache. But we have to do a vote. I think I'll put my hand up for Zinchenko.
Left back, yeah.
Left back.
Yeah, same.
Oh, then yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with Zinchenko. Yeah.
So left back. I've done it the wrong side, so it's all right. Zinchenko. I put Zinny. So next to Zinchenko. Hey?
You said you did it on the wrong side.
My fucking cough today has been really bad. It's the old COPD fucking playing up. Sometimes I have bad days, you know, sometimes, and it's killing me today. The breathing thing, you know what I mean? Anyway, sorry. So are we going Kiwior next to him?
Kiwior, yeah.
Yeah, I think so, mate. I think
so.
And so that means we're going to be moving Gabriel over to the right side of centre back.
Well, it's whatever side. If Gabriel's left-sided, then put Gabriel there and Kiwior next to Gabriel. Either
way, it's going to have to be them two, isn't it? Whatever happens.
It'll be them two, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
So I'll put Gabby, and I'll just put an arrow there, so either side, yeah. So right back. Right back is...
Skelly. Skelly, I'm going to go for Skelly, but I mean, it's up to you guys as well.
Yeah, I'm saying Lewis Skelly. I'm surprised he didn't. I'm surprised he didn't start against Shakhtar.
Are we doing a 4-2-3-1?
Well, this is what we've got to work out now. We've got our 4-4. We've got our defence. So
yeah, let's do 4-2-3-1. That'd be pretty much easier now. We've got that defence and goalkeeper obviously sorted, and we do the double pivot of Partey and Rice.
Yeah.
In the two DMs.
Yeah. Is that what we're doing for this game?
Yeah, definitely. You've got to put Partey next to Rice, because that helps out the defence big time.
Yeah, that'd help out. That'd help out Kiwi already. And you know what? I think Gabriel's going to have to be next to Zinchenko, because when Zinchenko comes up and inverts, Gabriel goes over, doesn't he? And he's more solid than fucking Kiwi, just moving over that way, I think.
So
because he
play
covers it.
QPR,
When
yeah.
Zinchenko goes in, it inverts. You watch it. You'll see Gabriel goes over into the left back. He
Yeah, I
covers
know
it.
he does. I know. I seen that, and then we're exposed in the middle
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we've got one in the
and
middle.
that's when
Then
we've got the ball. When we ain't got the ball,
yeah,
like when Calafiore or even Tommy Arsu, if someone else is in that
yeah.
inverting, they're quick enough to get back to cover, and then
I know.
Gabriel moves it back across.
Fucking hate that inverted though. I can't stick that inverted. I hate it.
He was inverting all the
Bullshit.
time, Calafiore. Did you see it? We had three at
Yeah,
the back.
yeah.
Calafiore kept
I hate
kept
it.
running up the pitch. Actually, he had a shot on goal in the first 5 minutes.
He did, didn't he? And he powered it way over the bar.
Behind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got some comments. Oh, fuck me. Look, I didn't notice this. Sorry. Got some comments there. Oh, you're one of the people that are watching.
You said no one was watching, so I put a comment in with a waving. I'm watching.
We've got AFC always in the chat. How you
Big
doing,
up
AFC?
AFC.
Nice to see you in the chat. Big up yourself, bro. Right, yeah. So if you want to put yours, if you want to put what you'd do, AFC, you can always put who you'd play against Liverpool in the chat as well. We've got a Party and Rice double pivot in the 4-2-3-1 formation. So we're going to go across the three midfield players, the attacking midfield players. So let's start with the number 10, and it's got to be Mcmanus for me.
So yeah,
All of us
In
are
the
talking
middle.
about him.
Yeah.
got to
In the
play.
middle.
So he's gonna be the number 10.
Yeah.
Mcmanus, yes. On the left,
Trossard.
Trossard.
yeah, I'm outvoted.
Yeah.
I thought he was worse than Martinelli in that game, but anyway, okay, we go to. He's going to play Trossard at the 10 if he does this, you know.
I know, but look at the chances I know he missed the penalty, but look at the other chances he had in that game. He could have most probably got a bloody hat trick against Shakhtar. In all fairness,
he had 3 chances before the penalty. He scuffed them. I think he had one and scuffed 2.
Yeah.
So on the right, are we going to go Jesus?
Yeah, can't have Sterling, mate.
Saka's not ready, mate. We can't. We've got to think about it. I think I'll play Jesus on the right, definitely.
Same.
I don't want to risk Saka.
No.
If
you wanted to, if you could play on the left, you could play on the right. So you got a choice. You got a choice of Martinelli or Jesus on the right.
Mm.
No fairness, why not?
1 second, sorry.
So Friday. So, but who would you play, mate? Would you play Jesus on the right, or would you chance Martinelli being on the right?
I think I'd keep Martinelli on the bench for now. I think I'd play Jesus on the right. I'd have Trossard on the left, and obviously Havertz up top. But I mean, you know, look, at the end of the day, you can potentially put, you know, Martinelli there, but I just think, you know, give us that something off the bench, you know, fresh legs, got pace, and he can sort of whip a ball in, which is what we kind of need. Gives us a little bit more, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, gives us a bit more like, bit more of a B plan if we need it, which we probably fucking will. Although, we're talking about whacking this team out, and what we do, we know Arteta's just going to be an absolute prick and put like Thomas Partey at right back and probably start Sterling instead of Jesus. And but no, I mean, like I that's what I would do. I'd probably put Jesus on to begin with. You know, if he doesn't do fuck all, then obviously you can always bring Martinelli on, can't you? But I'd like to keep Trossard on for the whole 90 minutes. I don't want this like 65, 70 minutes and he's taking him off. Do you know what I mean?
No.
So
who up front? Havertz.
Yeah.
Anthony Havertz up front.
I would have Havertz up front, but I'll be honest with you, he's been a bit poor of late. He hasn't really got his shooting boots on. He hasn't really been scoring in the last few games, Havertz. So there's something there. There's like a real is a weak. Is definitely a weakness in the team, but it's the way they're playing. It seems like we're struggling to gel. Do you know what I mean? As a team and passing, I mean that middle. So if you play now in the middle, he can actually ping them. He can ping them out to the wingers, and the wingers can cut in, shoot on goal, or maybe get across in the box for
Yeah.
Havertz. To get on the end of it. That sort of thing. This is the sort of style that Mikel Arteta should be playing. He should be commanding of what these wingers and strikers should be doing, and also the playmaker in the middle, I call it. So that's one bit, and then obviously with Declan Rice, I mean, you touched on it with Declan Rice being a captain. He should be our captain. And in all fairness, have you noticed whenever Declan Rice plays alongside Partey actually listens to Declan Rice and what he's got to say.
Yeah.
I've actually,
Does.
yeah. So that's why I'm saying with them two in front of our defence, yeah, that would make it more harder for the attack for Liverpool. So obviously they've got to be picking out a man, and the man to pick out at the minute is Salah. You've got to mark Salah. But who would you have marking Salah? Would it be? Would you have Gabriel marking Salah? So you say Gabriel, where Salah's
It's got to
going,
be the
you're
right
going.
back. It's got to be the left back. Sorry, the left back.
It's got to be the left back, but the trouble is, though, it's like what I said.
Zinchenko at left back.
Zinchenko is not going to be. He's not going to do that. So, in
We've
all
got
fairness,
we've got a Liverpool fan in the chat, Jordan.
Jordan, no, yeah.
He wants to join. I'll put the link in the chat. I don't know if it's going to be clickable or not. If you can click the link, Jordan, you can come on and have your say on this Liverpool game. If you come backstage, and then I'll bring you on, and you can say what you want to say. But yeah, well, I'm sorry to cut you short there. I just wanted to let him know that I've seen the comment, and you can come on. But that's a problem dealing with Salah. That is a problem.
Yeah, it's going to be a problem. I mean, because it's no good putting Zinchenko on. I mean, I get it but I'm on about when it's like free kicks, corners, that sort of thing. So if Gabriel be that, I'm on about on set pieces. If Gabriel can mark tight Salah, yeah, that'd be good because Gabriel, he can actually trick his opponent. Look at what we did. Who was that game against? It was the Tottenham. Do you remember when he was tapping Gabriel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was Man City. That was Kyle Walker doing that.
Kyle Walker, sorry, yeah.
Kyle Walker was doing
what happened? Ran round him.
Yeah.
Bang, straight in. See, this is what Gabriel is he's sort of mind focus. So that's what I'm trying to say. So on set pieces, let's get Gabriel on Salah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll probably have to do that. Because I mean, Kyle Walker, he left it, but Kyle Walker was rapid as well. But Kyle Walker was poking him, wasn't he? He was just Gabriel's went bump, and then he left him for dead.
Exactly.
Did you hear what Wenger said about Arteta and Havertz and Man City top gooners will come and smash down the Wenger statue? What? No, I didn't hear that. Actually, I didn't hear that.
Why would they do that? Why would they do that? There's one thing that I do want to say. I want to say a big congratulations on Jack Wilshere becoming Norwich City manager. That I want to say
I
that
thought he was being a coach. I didn't think he was being a manager.
Yeah, no, I think he's gone to Norwich City. I read it was a manager. That's what I read.
No, I think he's being a coach. I don't think he's being a manager there.
Well, I would rather.
We've got Jordan on the show, a Liverpool fan. How you doing, Jordan?
Yeah, Jordan.
I'm good.
I've just seen your private chat message. Yeah, good to see you backstage. Yeah, what do you think about the game?
For me, especially, I'm a little bit confident, but I am not.
Okay.
The real reason why I'm not confident is that this is the first time Slot is gonna play against you guys. He doesn't know nothing about Emirates. He doesn't know nothing about Arsenal. But yeah, confidence side now. I'm real could be it's about the boys. They know everything about you guys. But yeah, well, I'm looking forward to the game on the weekend. Indeed. So
You're top of the
it's
league at the moment, though. So do you think? How do you think it's going to go? It's at the Emirates. I mean, if it was at Anfield, I would be absolutely shitting myself if it was at Anfield, because I think you'd in current form, even though Liverpool ain't playing great at the minute, they're getting results. I think they would smash the granny out of us at Anfield. But at the Emirates, you know, we beat you there last season. We drew at Anfield last season, but we was in a good run of form then. But we're in poor form. Do you think you can take us at the Emirates?
for us indeed. We know what happened the last time that we came to the
Yeah,
Emirates. We know what last. In 1 minute in that game, Martinelli scored.
yeah,
We don't even have a chance of playing it, but Martinelli with a red Martin Odegaard, that's a great show pass. But that game against you guys on the weekend, for us as Liverpool fans and our club, we have to make sure that we do not let that happen again. As the
Jordan,
game starts, not let it happen again.
Jordan, I've got a question, mate. Obviously, big game coming up, like how would you set up for the game against Arsenal? What team would you play?
I think Slot will probably use the same formation. He's going to stick with the same formation that we use in all our league games and the Champions League games. But we know we're not talking about Champions, we're talking about the game on Sunday. But yeah, I think he is going to use the same formation against your lads. But it's going to be an interesting game against the lads.
okay, okay. So what's your score prediction?
For me, man, I was doing my preview a while ago, but so part of my head is normally telling me I should go for Arsenal win. Then one of my friend, I don't know him, his name is Charlie, he supports Arsenal as well. He's telling me to go with my club. Is nothing is wrong if I go for my club win. But yeah, I'm going for my club to win this game, 2-0. But I know if I predicted that 2-0, you guys probably will probably batter us if I predicted that because I know because I did it last time around and what happens? We got battered by you guys.
Yeah, seems to happen to me as well. Every time I pay for the game, Arsenal, I seem to put the block on them. Being a bit of a Jonah, they lost against Bournemouth the last
Do
time
us
I
a
paid for
favour,
the
Lee.
game.
Don't pay for it this weekend.
No,
Don't pay
I'm
for
not
it.
paying for it. No, I
Go,
might
go
even
run
do
the pub and watch it.
I might go. I might just do that. I might just do that. But let's see. Let's see. So AFC is saying Wilshere is to become the new Norwich City manager. So I thought he was going there for a coaching job.
No,
But
it's a new
he's looking at
manager.
it.
He's
So
a new manager.
congratulations to Jack Wilshere. If it was at Anfield, we'd probably lose 2 or 3-0. Yeah, that's probably right, mate. That's probably right. Yeah. Okay. So that's it. Is that it on the Liverpool game?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on, there's another comment. Let's have a look. What concerns me is that our defence doesn't look great, even if Saliba was available. We're giving too many chances to score against us. Well, I ain't so sure. I think with Saliba and Gabriel there, and Declan Rice and Partey in defensive midfields, the weakness is on the fullbacks at the moment. Of the centre halves and the defensive midfield seems pretty solid to me. Since Timber's been out, there's been a problem. Ben White's come back for a couple of games and he's been pony. Timber's made a big difference, I think. And Calafiori as well. I'm jury's still out of him. I'm not 100% sure on him. I think he's played a few loose passes. He's lost the ball a few times, isn't he?
I mean,
I
look,
know he scored that beautiful goal the other week, and he is good at getting forward, overlapping Martinelli as well, or Trossard, whoever's there. But
Is Martinelli 100% ready?
sorry.
I'm not seeing the Martinelli that I know that normally score against us.
Nah, he's not the same. He has. I think he started the season very poor. The game against Man City was he impressed me, and I think he was good a couple of games after that. But the last game against Bournemouth and then against Shakhtar, he's been poor again. He's lost it again. I don't know. I can't. It was lucky. That was a lucky goal deflected in off the keeper, and I don't know. None of them looked up to it, man. None of them. The last two, are they saving themselves for this Liverpool game? Are they trying to like conserve some energy? I don't know, but it seems like they're not. They're not at it, mate. They're not at it. I don't know. Someone's clicked the link. Arteta, you prick. Who's that? Someone's backstage. You've got to show your face backstage. You've got to show your face. I know you are. Like I said before, this is what happens when you don't have a proper transfer window. Your team and squad isn't equipped to deal with injuries and suspensions. Absolutely, absolutely, always, absolutely. Excuse me. All right, then. So what we're going to do now? We're going to move on to our fantasy Premier League standings. We're going to have a look at that. Jordan, I appreciate you coming on, bro. Thank you. Just when you come in the chat and we're talking about things, you're welcome to come on for your little 10 minutes and have your say whenever you want, bro. Just come in the chat and let me know. But I appreciate you coming on, yeah?
All right, then.
See you, Jordan.
yeah, Jordan.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a look at our fantasy. How do I do this? I forgot. We're gonna try and lighten the mood a little bit before we do our score predictions, and we're gonna look at our standings in the Fantasy Premier League. I don't know who that was. It someone else come backstage then, and it said Arteta, you prick in the name, and he wouldn't have his face on camera. So
yeah,
I don't know. That could have been a troll. Do you know what I mean? So
it could have been. It could have been. I always say, if somebody comes backstage on your show and you did the right thing, make sure you've got a camera on.
Yeah.
If you bring them on a show, God knows what you think they're gonna. They could be a nice person, but
you need to have the camera on, mate.
Yeah,
you need to have the camera on.
Yeah.
So there we go. So I'm on this. So it's on game week 1 for me. Hang on, we're not looking at that though, are we? The teams. We're looking at the league. And no, Sky Sports League. No, where is our league? There it is. I'm in 4th. Right, so let's do the big reveal. Scrolling up, top of the league is Living Saliba Loca, 503 points. That's you, isn't it, Mcmanus?
Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah. Look at that bitter fan in the middle. Look how bitter he is. Yeah.
Let me have a look.
Ass.
Oh no, I can't. No.
It's good when you look onto his team and you look at his bench. You're like,
I'm looking at his team.
Yeah. It's like
you still going on about that.
Look, you've got a -3 for Saliba as well when you're still fucking top of the league.
I know.
Gabriel.
I had a horrendous week as well.
Saka's been injured. Rogers, Palmer, Jota, Ireland and Wood. Oh, because Wood scored late on, didn't he?
Do you know something? I'm going to be honest with you, and Mcmanus has done the same as me there. He's put Wood in his team. I've put Wood in my team. I've taken out a certain striker and put Wood in my team. I'll put it out there now.
How do I go back to the league? Oh, fuck me, what have I done? How do I go back to the league? Where's our league? I can't find it now. I've lost it.
No, keep scrolling
Oh,
down
there
till
it
you
is.
come
There
to
it
the.
is. There it
Yeah.
is. There it is. That's it.
Alright.
Right. So Anthony Herbert, you're in second on 493.
Yeah,
Crimea River, Jamie Dunn is in third. There's me, Football Dad's Army in fourth. Down to fourth. Look, Arnie Slots, Chargers, Emily Baker, Pepsi Sonic. He goes on the other channel, doesn't he?
yeah, Pepsi Max.
In
Yeah.
sixth. Lawrence Hammers, Lawrence Watkins in seventh. Scott Kirk in eighth. Friend of the channel. The Endon Goon, I've seen him. El Diablo FC. Ninth. Joseph Herbert, I think that's a relative of yours. Is that your son?
Yeah, my son. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's only 9. He does it himself. I think. And I tell you what, he ain't doing bad for a 9-year-old, is he?
Let's
Ah,
just,
fair
let's
play
just.
for him.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to. Should I read out everyone's name or not? Or should I just
Yeah,
scroll
you could
through?
do. Yeah, yeah. If you want to, yeah.
Okay, so Joe Bristol Fighters in 10th. You're a Saka Shield Shire. What's that? In the 11th, Restored Des Reynolds in 12th. First attempt, Simon Gunn. Earn your Spurs. It's got to be a Tottenham fan, isn't he? Christopher Peters in 14th. Living Saliba Loka. Emery Minton, 15th. Richard's Reds. That's your brother, in it? Richard Herbert.
Yeah, my brother Rich. Yeah.
Good day, Cabba. Lisa Garcia. Moss. That's Moss. Moss Sports World. The Saskia Guna in the chat. Pure Blood FC, 19th. LTL Cockerell. That's another Tottenham fan. Has got to be. It's a Venables, isn't it? LTL.
Yeah.
The Cockerell's the cock on the shirt.
Yeah.
In 21st place, I can't read that. In Something We Trust. In what's that? In Something We Trust. In Lenick We Trust. I think that says Lenick. Jose Garcia. Craig FC, Craig Matthews, 22nd. There's Tony, man. He's near the bottom. What's happening to him? Early Doors Football TV, Tony, 23rd. Waffle TV, 24th. Zoe Mumford, 25th. Mason Mance Minerals, Lorenzo is in 26th. Fuzzy Gump near the bottom, 27th. He's on your channel as well. And he's 28th place, Tony, second team. Watch me now.
Nah, it's not my team. My second team. It's not my second team at all. I don't know where. Do you know? I've got a funny feeling. I know who that is. I've got a funny feeling. I know. No, honestly, because I think what that is. I think that's the eldest boy, but he's actually went on my Facebook and done it. Do you know you could do it through your Facebook or email? So I've done it through my email address, and I think he logged on there on the. And I said, and I think it is him. But if it is him, he's 3 weeks behind, or 4 weeks. Because that's a few weeks behind that. Because when that come up, we was already three or 4 games into the league. So that ain't mine. But that's the only thing I can say. That's the only option I know. If it's not him, then I ain't got a clue.
Maybe you got a stalker, Anthony.
I reckon I have.
You try to have 2 attempts, don't lie.
No, I don't need 2 attempts. I only need 1. I mean, you look at it. Look at the table. It's obvious it's obvious who's going to be winning that.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, Mcmanus.
Jordan, you still live? I thought that Hurricane has got you. Oh, that's the RSG. Just commenting on Jordan. We just had a guest Jordan on the show. Yeah, so I'm in 4th, man. I'm sick. I was winning that after week 1, week 2, and then I'll drop down.
Yeah. Do you know next year when we do it next year, you will change your football team. You will call it Flip Flop AFC.
Flip Flop AFC. It's Football Dad's Army, though, isn't it? We can't change it. I was thinking about renaming the channel, but then I thought, no, that's a good name.
Oh, Flip Flop. Yeah, that'd do.
No, the actual channel. What is a forfeit for the loser? Come on the stream wearing a full kit, Tottenham kit. No, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, bro. I
No,
wouldn't. I
well,
wouldn't. I
just
wouldn't
do
at
for this.
AFC.
Just do for this bottom.
I wouldn't wear. Do you know what? I'd rather just go missing. I'd close the channel down. If it was me, I would not do that. I would not do. You couldn't give me £1 million to do that.
Oh, fuck that shit.
I swear on my life. I swear I'd rather die skint like I am now than have £1 million for wearing a Tottenham shirt. I fucking promise you. I promise you. Absolutely.
How
You think I'm
about a
talking
Tottenham
shit?
shirt? How about with a Tottenham shirt with a paper bag over your head and nobody knows how it is just to get the £1 million?
No, because in my heart, I know I've won one.
No, I know. I would.
I swear, I'll tell you what,
I
right?
just thought I'll ask you.
I'd hold one up.
Between Arsenal and Tottenham.
I would hold one up in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And say, "Excuse me, I've just got to go somewhere," and then wipe my ass with it when I fucking have to
Passing it.
go with it.
Yeah.
So, £1 million, I would eat a shit sandwich. He's saying AFC. I'd die. I would. Oh, sorry. 1 minute.
Oh, mate. Wow.
Well. Yeah. So. No, that's it's looking all right. I mean, it'd be nice if a couple of more people can join it to round it off to 30. You know what I mean? In the league.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people probably think now it's maybe a bit too late, you know, because you've got to play catch up, ain't you?
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, but
I mean, next
if
season.
you're already doing it, if you're already playing fantasy football and they're doing it, all you got to do is bring that thing up, you know, the password to it, the code, and then
All right.
they
Well,
can
I can
actually
do that. I can actually do that. I should have actually put it up, but as before we done it, but it's there anyway for anybody that's watching. And if you're already in it, apparently, I'm not sure if this works, but apparently, if you're already in it and you've got, you can join our league with the team we've got now.
Yeah, and what points you got now? That would be you stay on those points, and this weekend the points that you score would be added onto those points on any newcomer, and then by Monday or Tuesday they come in the league and they go into their position of obviously how many points they've already got.
Yeah, but fuck that. If someone fucking he's got more points than say Mcmanus for or me, they take their place in the league.
That's a chance you got to take. That's a chance. Honestly, that's a chance you got to take. Honestly,
Anthony, we might have someone that's like really good.
Yeah, behave yourself. What's wrong with you? Stop putting ideas in people's heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and people that's watching. All right, I've noticed this. I'm going to say this now. Lee has got subscribers mode on, so just become a sub to the channel, and you can put your comments in.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got subscribers mode for comments because of trolls, man. You're getting a lot of arseholes in it, you know, putting in shit. I tried to join, but you never told me how to do it. Join. Oh, the fantasy football. He tried to join it. AFC always. Didn't we? Didn't we tell you how to do it? That's Anthony's job. He's in charge of the fantasy football. Why didn't you tell him how to do it?
I did. I explained it on the show. I said, all you got to do. I said, this is the number, the passcode. Pick your team and your bench. You've got £100 million to play, to spend on players. Spend it wisely.
Can he do the app? Oh, can he do it? AFC.
Yeah,
Can you?
He's just got to
download the app.
You can either download the app, or you can actually go in your search bar on your mobile phone, type in Fantasy Football League, and it comes up through that. And just press on that, and then. But I mean, if he's already got a team, great. If he hasn't, he's got to pick a team, and then he can come into the league. Obviously, he's missed like 8 games, but if he wants to come in and join in for fun, he's more than welcome to.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so I'll leave that on there for. Take a note of that? Let's leave that on the screen for a couple of minutes. Take a note of that, AFC. I'm thick as fuck. My apologies. No, you're not. Take a note of that code. It's got to be as it is. So there's no caps. So it's 97 TON lowercase and then 3. Yeah, no capitals. We're gonna go back to our score predictions that we did. I don't know if you've done them, Peter. Who's done them? I don't know if you've
McManus
done
missed this week because you did a short
Yeah,
video
I've
on
done a
it, right?
video in the chat. Yeah, so it's only me and you that's here. Scott's not here.
Yeah.
Pappy on Wings is not here.
That's right. That's
Uh,
fine. It's only points. It's only you who's gonna win each weekend. We're not doing a massive table.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
gonna win
So who's going to
each
be this
week.
week's winner? Who's going to be
Oh
this?
well.
And we run through these quickly, and then
Yeah.
we do the score predictions for next week for this week's games coming up. Yeah. So there's going to be AFC. If you want to join in the score predictions for this weekend's game, let us know now. So because I'm going to write the names down now. So game week 9, isn't it?
Yeah. Game week 9. Yeah.
Yes. Game week
Score
9.
predictions. Game week 9. Right, so you got to. I need to know if you want to join it. Yes, I'm in. All right, so
Okay.
we're going
Right. Okay.
AFC.
Yeah.
AFC. We're going to have Lee. We're going to have Mac, and we're going to have Ant.
Right.
Right.
Okay. I'll call the teams out to you, Lee. So
Yeah, hang
tomorrow.
on, let's go back on the ones from last week first.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Do that. Yeah. Go on.
Right, hang on. Let me just. Right. So last week, right, the Spurs game. The Spurs game finished. Spurs West Ham was 4-1 to Spurs. Yeah, I said 3-2 West Ham, which was wrong. Anthony said 2-2 draw, which was wrong. Right, Fulham Villa. I said a 2-2 draw. Anthony said a 2-1 win for Villa. It was a 3-1 win for Villa. So we was both wrong there again. Ipswich Everton. Everton won 2-0. I said 2-1. And Anthony said 1-1. So we was both wrong there again. But I got the correct result. No, that don't count. It's got to be correct score. United Brentford. The result was 2-1 United.
Yes.
And I said 2-1 United.
Yes.
And so did you.
Yes. Right. Okay.
Newcastle Brighton. Brighton won 1-0. I said 2-0 Brighton. So I'm wrong. Anthony said 3-2 Newcastle. Well wrong.
Well.
Right. So Southampton Leicester. It was 3-2 Leicester. Last minute bloody goal from Leicester, which helped me win my bet, by the way. I won some money on that one, thank God.
Yeah. But man, he did a 50p bet and he won he put 50p on a bet and he won £4.25.
Yeah, all right.
Wow, life changing.
Life changing.
For my score predictions, I've done a 1-1. And Anthony done a 1-1 as well. Oh, Anthony, we're shaking Stevens here, bro.
Yeah.
Bournemouth Arsenal was 2-0 Bournemouth.
Oh, everybody I think got that
Arsenal.
wrong.
You said 3-1 Arsenal.
Yeah.
Wolves City, the score was 2-1 City. Scott actually predicted the 2-1 City, but he's not here. And I predicted 3-1 City, so I was wrong. You predicted 4-1 City, so you was wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I think this is going to be a draw this week. Liverpool Chelsea, 2-1 Liverpool. I said 1-1, wrong. You said 2-2, wrong. Forest Palace, the last game was 1-0 Forest. I said 2-1 Palace, wrong. And you said 2-1 Forest, wrong. So both of us got one each and it was the same game. We got one right each and it was the same game.
Yeah.
What a load of shit. Right, I've got to do another line here, haven't I, for the actual result. That's it. Result. Right, so we're going there.
We're going now. Right.
Fucking hell, what have I done here? Result. Right, so the first game.
The first game is tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, right? Friday.
Yeah.
And that is Leicester City versus Nottingham Forest, the derby.
Leicester versus Forest.
Yeah.
Right. So AFC. Mcmanus, is that a spin bike behind you?
No,
Is
it's
that
my
a
son's
spin
bike.
It's a mountain bike.
Yeah, it's my son's
AFC.
mountain bike.
Well, let's put your Leicester v Forest prediction in the chat, bro. So Mac, what are you going for?
I'm going to go for a Desmond Tutu.
2-2.
Mhm.
And
I'm going to go for a 2-1 Nottingham Forest win because it was a close game, but Chris Wood scoring that goal against Palace on the weekend, they didn't give up. They didn't give up, did they? They showed good determination. Forest. So
I'm going for 1-0 Forest.
okay.
AFC's gone for 2-1 Forest as well. Same as you. Next game.
Okay, the next game is Aston Villa versus Bournemouth.
Ooh. Aston Villa versus Bournemouth. What are you going for, Anthony?
There it is. Here, 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah.
1-1. 2-0 Villa is going. AFC. I like that. I'm going. I think Villa are going to smash on, mate.
I don't think he will.
I'm going to go 3-0. Matt?
I'm going to go 2-1 Villa.
2-1 Villa. Next game?
Next
hang
game.
on. Sorry. Yes, right. Go on. Next game.
The next game is Brentford versus Ipswich. And do you know what, Lee? You could put that down as a 0-0 draw for me.
Okay. Mac?
I'm going to go 3-0 Brentford.
3-0. Yeah, I think I'll go 2-0. 2-0. 1-0 for AFC. Next game?
Next game is Brighton, and they got Wolves.
Wolves.
And you
Going
put me
2-0.
down.
I'm going 2-0 again.
Okay, I'm going to go 2-1 to Brighton.
2-1
Was
to
that
Brighton?
2-0 to? Did you say 2-0 to Brighton? Yours,
Yeah,
Brighton.
2-0 to Brighton,
Yeah.
yeah. What you say? What did you say, Anthony?
I said 2-1 to Brighton.
2-1 to Brighton. AFC is going 2-1 as well to Brighton. Mcmanus?
I'm going to go 2-0 Brighton.
Yeah. So me and you've done the same, and Anthony and AFC have done the same for that game. Next game.
Next game is Man City versus Southampton.
Oh. Who's going first? I'm going 4-0.
What, Southampton?
4-0 City. Man, AFC's gone 5-0.
Okay.
We'll go 3-0 Man City.
3-0.
Hmm.
He's going to
I'm
say
going
1-0 Southampton or something.
to no, I'm going to go 2-0 Man City
2-0.
because I don't think Haaland. I know he scored 2 goals last night, but you know
He's
he's
got
been.
2 last night, Alan. His drought's over.
Well, I'll still go 2-0.
All right.
And
Next game.
the Next game is the last game at half-5 on Saturday. Is Everton versus Fulham.
That's going to be a nice game, mate. That's going to be a nice game. I'm going to go for a Desmond on that one.
Mm.
Who's next?
I'm going to go 2-0. Oh,
Go on,
AFC
go on.
always has said 1-1.
I'm going to go 2-0 Fulham.
2-0 Fulham for Mac.
I think this game got goals in it. I'm going to push it out now, and do you know what? I'm going to go 4-1 to Fulham.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Bet that's a good price.
Yeah, I'll bet that as well.
Yeah? Oh, well. Fuck me, what was I wrong here? You know what? I forgot to change the banner. Idiot.
Right, Sunday games.
Sunday games.
The Sunday game, the first game
Oh,
I
it must be
got
Monday night football as well then.
is
Again.
Chelsea. They got Newcastle.
Ooh, that's a blinder. This is going to be a good one. 3-2 Chelsea.
Right, put me down for a Desmond. 2-2.
Desmond. Anthony, what's in your vape? 4-1. Oh, you're smoking something. He's got one in cannabis vapes. 2-1 new Chelsea. Yeah, AFC. 2-1 to Chelsea. We're waiting for Mac.
See, I was going to go 2-2, but Anthony's done that. So I'm going to go.
You can go 2-2. You can
No,
2-2.
it's all right. It's all right. No, that's all right. That's all
Anthony,
right.
where's a 2-2?
Yeah.
And a 1.
I'll go 1-1.
1-1. Next game.
Next game, God, I think this is only going to go one way. Crystal Palace versus Tottenham.
Oh, I'm hoping it's going to be about 22-0.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I reckon Tottenham's going to edge it. Put me down for a 2-1 Tottenham. I hate saying it as an Arsenal fan, but Palace, they ain't doing really nothing.
Nah,
at the minute.
Palace have gone off spoil a bit, haven't they?
Yeah.
1-1 AFC.
I'm going to go 3-1 Spurs.
I was just thinking exactly the same thing because I
don't
can't
know.
bring myself to do it.
Yeah, it was painful to do it, but
I can't bring myself. I'm going to go 2-1 Palace because I was going to go 3-1 Spurs, but I can't. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. Sorry. I know it's pathetic and it's childish, but I just can't do it. Next game.
And the next game, they're all kicking off at the same time. All these are 2:00 games.
Sorry, 1 minute, guys.
Okay.
Hurry up, you.
The next game is West Ham versus Man United.
Go either way, couldn't it? That one. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
It could go either way, but I just feel like there's one. You know what? I think you could be right. If you can't decide if West Ham's going to win or Man United's going to win, it's going to be a draw, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So it's one way or the other. You're absolutely right what you're saying.
I'm going 0-0.
You're going 0-0. Oh, okay. Mackie Deeds.
I'm going to go 2-2.
Commune. I'm going to go You don't know that Pellegrini. You don't know his first 11 because I go on really doing this show and all that. We've been talking about West Ham. Do you know what? I'm going to go for a 1-0 win to Man United. 1-0 Man United.
1-0 United. Oh, shit. Wrong way around. 0-1.
And
AFC always has gone 1-0.
oh, and the last game at 4:30, Arsenal versus Liverpool.
Oh, my God.
You know,
Ah. I hate predicting the score of my own team.
Think of the injuries, lads. Think of the injuries. That's the key. That's the main clue. Think of this prick Arteta hasn't got a clue.
You know what? It's mad, but I'm going to say 2-0 Arsenal.
Oh yeah, you can go with that. If you want.
It's probably going to be 2-0 the other way. But I've got to be low, mate. Got to be low.
I tell you what, Lee, put me down for a 1-0.
A 1-0?
Yeah. I bet Mcmanus is like you bastard at me. That's my scoreline.
no. I'm thinking dead the opposite. I can see us getting a bit of a drumming.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be 3-0 at least. 3-0 I'm going to go for. I don't
Liverpool.
want to. Yeah, I look, you know what I mean. It's like I'd love us to fucking win, but I've got to be realistic. I don't see it.
That's true.
We're waiting for AFC. He hasn't put one in yet.
What's that? The last game?
Yeah. Excuse me. No, we're still waiting putting it in. While we're waiting for AFC, always. Just want to once again. I just want to once again tell everybody to look. The Instagram for Poplar Boys Club, my mate's football team, under 12s. The Instagram link is the pinned comment in the chat. Have a look. Go if you're from the East End, you've got kids under 12s, like 12 and under. I think most of the players are in year 7. Just have a look at his Instagram, and if you've got kids you want to put them into football, contact David. Good man, good coach, very nice fella.
Yeah. Mcmanus, did you want to talk about your sponsorship, Manscaped, for your gaming, for your Sense channel?
You're
such a moron. Listen to it. What a moron.
Now this is where I struggle because we don't know what Arteta will do for this game, like playing Party at right back and Havertz in midfield. Arsenal 1, Liverpool 3.
Ooh.
I'll get you that, but and also I know it's Liverpool, but I'm still going.
I know it's horrible going against your own team. That was why I went 1-1. Yeah, and to me, that's not going against Arsenal. That's being kind. That's being really kind. 1-1.
Yeah.
Look, mate. At the end of the day, the reason why I picked what I picked is because I just that's what I see happening. Unfortunately, you know, I love Arsenal to bits, but I mean, got to put on past performances. Last few games, we've been fucking terrible.
Yeah.
So,
I just want to put this into the equation as well, lads. Last season, Man City, they lost 4 Premier League games last season in the league. If we lose tomorrow, not tomorrow. If we lose this weekend to Liverpool, right, we've lost half of those games already, and we're only 9 games into the league. So it's just something there to think about. I really think the trouble is with teams when they lose against crap teams. Like I'm not saying Bournemouth is crap. Bournemouth played really well, but when you lose to a lower like standard of your own football team, Sometimes the following weekend, the opposite, the team that loses, they come out firing, guns blazing, like well, in the next weekend. But I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen for us because
I'm
in our
hoping.
table we
I'm
got about
hoping. Sorry,
seven
Anthony.
injuries.
I'm
We got
just
7
hoping.
injuries.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
hoping that the rest of the team that played there, that played shit, that just didn't seem. They seemed that they weren't interested. I'm just
Yeah.
hoping they're just trying to save themselves for this game the weekend. I'm just hoping that they're just going to come back with a fucking bang and start. Just do. I'll tell you what. If we lose the game, but we go down fighting, all well and good. If we go down, we give them a good game. We have a good go at them, and we play like the way we did in the last 2 games against Shakhtar and Bournemouth. I'll be so disappointed. But if we go down fighting, then I'll take it on the chin because they are top of the league. They are a good team. But I would take it on the chin more if we go down fighting. If we have a go at them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're at home as well.
Yeah, we got to try and play against them like how we played against Man City. That's to sum it up. Do you know what I mean?
Even better than what we did against Man City because we was at the Etihad and we got a player sent off just before half time and we had to do the whole second half with 10 men against City. That true grit, that sort of passion, you mean? Yes. Yeah. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. The reason why I'm saying we won't win anything under Arteta is because we've seen it for the past 4 years.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I'm starting to believe you, mate. I really am. Telling you. Vinny Jr. is the real star boy.
Yeah.
Saka's a star man. He's a man there, bro.
Mcmanus, if we beat Liverpool, right, let's just say 1-0, on next week's show, it'd be fucking amazing. It was amazing.
Arteta's the bollocks.
Yeah. Oh,
He's got a plan. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
You can't see what he's doing. Why don't you fuck off down the road?
Brilliant.
Oh gosh, blinded. Right, listen, because you don't understand what it means, Lil. Shut up. Don't get involved. Right, listen, guys. She's giving me. I've got to turn it off. Not me missus, my daughter. My daughter, my 14-year-old's telling me off, giving me because she wants to play a fucking thing on her phone. Anyway, listen, it's fucking hell. That's got to be one of the longest shows we've done. Thanks everybody in the chat. Thanks to the panel. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Go and check out Mcmanus as well. Mcmanus Gaming. I will put his link to his channel in the description later, tomorrow or something, so you can click that there. Yeah, with that, we'll see you. Me and Anthony will be back on Tuesday for the Loose Cannon podcast. And Mcmanus with Anthony as well will be back next Thursday. So we do our prediction results and all their moaning and groaning and whatever we do on the show, the Fantasy Premier League, all sorts. So everything you've heard tonight, you live again next Thursday, obviously with different results and different moans and different grumbles. So we'll see you next week on this show, The Final Score. And me and Anthony will see you on Tuesday on the Loose Cannon podcast. So with that, I'm going to say good night. God bless. See you all later.
I'll take her out.
I'll tell you that.